Hey man, how's it going? How you doing, everybody? You guys having a good day? Where do I begin? I know. We'll go ahead and talk about one thing. Everyone's been asking me if I'm going to be doing VEDUC this year, which is, if you're new to the channel, which I doubt anybody is at this point, but VEDUC is where I make a video every day until Christmas. Vlog every day until Christmas. VEDUC. What does that mean? It just means I make a video, literally like every day before Christmas, because that's what I normally do. Am I going to be doing it this year? Not traditionally. Traditionally, I would make a playlist called VEDUC, and I probably still will do that, and then I would name every video VEDUC, which I don't think I'm gonna do this year. I think I'm just gonna do my best to upload as much regular style content as I can this month. I don't have the energy or the capacity to make videos like I used to just yet. I still have a long way to go with the ankle stuff. The only reason I say that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like on the other hand of stuff, it seems like people are starting to get annoyed with me mentioning or talking about the ankle, which especially in my last video, like I get it. I apologize. I didn't think that as many people would be bothered by the ankle stuff or the thumbnails or anything like that, but it seems like everyone's pretty much over it. And you know what, to be honest, man, I am too. So I want to say I'm sorry for bothering you guys so much with the ankle stuff. It's been my life for like the past 3 months. And I was just trying to do my best to get some of that off my chest and share it with you guys, but it's fucking old, isn't it? It is. So I just want to get that out of the way. Second thing is that for tomorrow's video, hopefully, I've been working on the center console. That'll come out. I've decided to kind of restart that thing, but not all the way, so you guys don't have to worry about that. So we're back to working on the projects again, like the dually and whatnot. But one of the questions I've been getting a lot is, what's the condition of this? Are you still gonna do that? What about the ambulance? Are you gonna do that? What about the 73? What about the Fox body? What about the Magna? It's all here, and I just wanted to address my new schedule, the order of operations that are gonna be coming through the channel for the next couple of months, and how things are gonna be going. In order to keep this video organized, I'll talk about my schedule first, which I think is really important to you guys. Then we'll talk about the projects. So I've decided to change the way I operate because there always seems to be not enough of one project on the channel for everybody. Whether it's you want to see the Mustang or you want to see the 73, like I haven't touched those cars in fucking months, right? Maybe even a year. Not because of I'm not gonna do them anymore, because that's not the truth, but let's talk about the schedule. So in order to keep things fresh and interesting and keep my creative juices going, I will be completing the dually center console first. As soon as I get that done, we're moving on to the new schedule, which is gonna be a 2-week schedule. So I will be working on projects for 2 weeks at a time. I might work on the ambulance for 2 weeks in a row, post as much content as I can about that. Then after those 2 weeks, I'm gonna switch over to the 73. Then after those 2 weeks, I might switch over to the Fox body, or I might switch over to the Magna. The point is, I wanna keep things interesting and I don't wanna get burnt out. So I think the best thing for me to do is to alternate in between projects. And it might not be exactly 2 weeks, it might be more, it might be less, but I think that this order of operations is gonna really improve the channel quality overall, especially for you guys. And I really hope for this to be my last like walking and talking videos. I get so tired of making these videos because there's no fucking content to them. But I don't know how else to distribute this information to you guys other than these. So yeah, that's the new schedule. 2 weeks on, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks on, etc. And that's just how it's gonna go. Now that we've talked about the schedule and VEDUC, I'm trying to keep this as like interesting and as tight as possible. What is the condition of all the other projects? Like, how are things going? So obviously we left off on the ambulance due to financial reasons. It's not my money to spend. Remember, I'm doing this for a friend. So it does kind of rely on somebody else's budget. So that's why we've taken a lot of time off. However, I think I'm just gonna nut it up and start working on it anyway, because I do wanna see this thing get done, and I know you guys do too. I get asked about it all the time, but this is where we've left off. So we've got a lot of shit done in here. I think the last little thing, we need to run the water, we need to finish up the bath. Besides the wiring and the framing and the electrical stuff, like it's pretty much good to go, right? Okay. There is a good bit of work to do. But I am gonna be working on this come the first of the year. Second of all, the 73. I've talked about this very briefly in one of my videos. I don't remember if you guys saw it or not. The reason I stopped working on the 73 is because once I got it up on the lift and started working on it, I realized just how fucked it was. Like the flooring needs to be completely redone. I got robbed on this car. And that's okay. Like shit like that happens. Try to learn from me and don't just take someone's word that it's a frame up restoration, all right? I guess there should have been more stuff I should have looked into. I'm not really positive, but you can do better than me, I promise. The Fox body. I've actually done more work to the Fox body than you guys have seen, but I don't know what happened to that video footage. I've looked all over, I've got like 12 hard drives. I've looked through every folder of every hard drive. I cannot seem to find it. So But that car is still pretty much gutted, and it's gonna be the least on my priority list right now. I'm sorry. There's probably gonna be several weeks where I don't even look or acknowledge that car. That's my apologies. And then obviously the Magna, which is hidden behind this Ford pickup truck. The Magna hasn't really moved since I stripped it down. I plan on doing some more like late night trippy chill videos with this thing, but inevitably what I'd like to do is completely sever the whole rear end of the frame again, maybe stretch it another inch or so, and then do like a really low pan seat in it so you're sitting in the bike, not on the bike. And then I want to move away from this 4 carburetor setup and build a custom EFI kit for it. Probably using like a Holley EFI setup, you know, something like that. But all I have to do for that, I believe, is build an intake manifold, and that should pretty much fix that, right? I don't know. I might have to bring in an expert on that. And then what else? The Fiero, the Pontiac Fiero. The Fiero is just sitting outside. It has not moved an inch. It is also on my lower priority list because I'd like to fix and finish some of these vehicles before I start working on another project. And I think you guys understand that. But the Fiero is still here. I still have it. So don't worry. Can't forget about that license plate either. So yeah, that's what we got to do. We got a lot of work to do. I want to say I really appreciate you guys. This has been the most difficult time of my life, by far. You know, between going through my own health issues and my parents going through theirs, and just trying to get back up on my own 2 feet and get the energy and motivation to start doing stuff again. It's hard. It's a lot more different than wanting to do something and then having the energy and physical capability to do it. Again, that's just me talking more about my ankle, and I know you guys don't want to hear it anymore. So what I will say is I appreciate the patience with me getting back to work, and thank you for sticking with me through this hard ass fucking time. I mean that shit. Let the holiday seasons commence. It is officially the first day of December. And any day that I don't upload content, you can guarantee I'm going to be streaming, by the way. So if you don't see a video posted, there's a good chance that I'm going to be going live on Twitch, twitch.tv/DIWD. A lot of people have been hopping into those, and it's been a fucking blast. If you get bored, stop on by. Let's make this Christmas a really good one. I'm going to try really hard not to stress out this year. It's a hard thing to do. It's a very hard thing for me to do. Anyway, love you guys.